And things are so chaotic and wild right now because we're not.
There's no sense of community.
There's no
empathy.
Yeah, and
but it's not taught.
There's like no principles. Like
these people that don't live that way are procreating and raising children that way.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. On everything. No, of course not. But there's no just like it seems almost like just general respect for people.
That's
in
an
general.
innate, intrinsic feeling of, dude, I know you don't want to be murdered because I don't want to be murdered. Yeah. And then you can bring it down to, I know you don't want to be insulted verbally because that would make me uncomfortable.
But it seems like you can't even address it anymore with anyone because if you say something to someone, you know what I mean? Like, hey, would you mind turning that down? Or it's a little too loud or something, whatever the case fucking might be. Oh, dude, it's insane.
Yeah.
That chick flicked me off and cursed at me the other day.
Yeah, when people do it driving.
No, I wasn't driving. I was out of the truck. And I was just like, dude, seriously?
Because of why? You're driving?
When you go to a gas station,
because you like blocked it.
If you ever, you probably have never noticed it 'cause it's something like you wouldn't look at unless you do it.
But
there's these little like holes in
the
ground at gas stations where you have to like hook up to. And sometimes people are parked there. It just is the way the fucking place is built. It is what it is.
You know what I mean? Ask people to move sometimes.
All the time. At least once a day. And you know what? 90% of the people.
Of course.
Oh, sorry, man.
Sure.
Oh, no problem.
Not
you know
what
I mean?
At all.
But then, or more people just realize that they see that fucking truck and they're like, oh, this has to be right here. Like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I pulled up this was like probably a month ago. I pulled up, I parked the truck, and there was a car parked across the parking spots. Not even in one, like across 3 of them.
Just pull it up real quick.
Right where I need to go. And I always just kind of like give a little beep beep, you know, and the person usually looks at you and you're like, hey, I got to park right here. Could you move? And okay. You know, some people will be like, but whatever. Dude, and this chick literally looked at me and was just like, fuck you. And I was like, okay.
But you got out.
So I pulled up and blocked like I pulled up where I needed to, which was going to block her in there. That's why I was trying to tell her to move because you don't want to, I'm going to be there for 30, 40 minutes. Who wants to fucking sit there for that long? So I pulled up, parked, got out. I walked around and this chick goes, oh, I'm calling your company right now. I'm getting you fired. You can't block me in like this. What do you think you're doing? And I was like, yeah, that's why I beeped at you to let you know to move because I have to park here to do, a delivery. Oh, I'm getting you fired. What's your name? I see the number on the truck right there. I'm calling and getting you fired.
Yeah.
You're done. What's your name? I was like, my name's Kevin. I was like, what's yours? She's like, my name's Ashley and I get people fired. You're good. You're losing your job today.
That's power, dude.
I'm not even kidding.
She's stroking that power.
Dude, not even kidding you. And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
I was like, oh
people
yeah?
walk around that way.
I was like, oh yeah? She was like, yep, I'm calling right now. I'm going to call him right now and get you fired. I was like, that's cool, but I still need you to move because I have to like park here to like make this delivery. And she was like, I'm not moving. You can't make me move. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to be here for like 40 minutes. So I hope you don't mind waiting because you see them holes in the ground right there? That's where this gas has to go. And I can't park anywhere else except right here to do it. So hope you don't mind sitting here for 40 minutes.
Tell me you made her do it.
I can't sit here that long. And I was like, all right, well, there was like a space at the back of the trailer. Like she could back out. Like there was enough space back there to back out, but she couldn't pull forward. And she was like, oh, well, I can't sit here that long. I was like, all right, well, I already turned the truck off. Looks like you got to back out now. And she was like, I can't back my car up.
I don't know how to back the car up.
Yep. I was like, seriously? You don't know I was like...
You know what I do know how to do?
Get you fired.
Call and get people fired.
She's like, so... I was like, so you don't know how to park in a parking spot and you don't know how to back your car up? And she was like, stop being a dick. And I was like, well, I need you to move and back your car up. I was like, because you're in the way right now, so... Unless you want to sit here for 40 minutes, you better back out now. I was like, because once I lay them hoses down, you can't go nowhere. She was like, I can't back up. I can't back up. I was like, come on, just start backing up. I'll tell you where you're at. Come on, back up.
Then you helped her back up.
Yeah, all the way out. And I said, look at that. You do know how to back your car up. And pulled off.
Yeah, I do like the kill them with kindness thing.
Oh, yeah, I never curse. Never yell.
Let them get mad.
I'm not going to be like, bitch, get the fuck out the way.
They're a person, and guess what they will always do? Feel like an asshole.
Yeah. Because once she realized that I was parking there because I had to, not because I wanted to, you could see her whole demeanor change. She went from like, I'm getting you fired to, oh shit. I'm in the wrong. But it's just crazy, like
that she would jump to that.
She chose violence that fast instead of assessing the situation and being like, why do I, even if she would have been like, why do I need to move? I'd have been like, oh, because this is this. This is where I have to do this. And then that person would be like, oh,
Dude,
okay.
It's the perfect example.
My bad.
It's all the way up on the highest levels of glamour with Will Smith.
And dude, that's why that was
an example.
That was a perfect example.
That was an example of the system slapping itself in the face.
Perfect example of what our general society is right now.
That's the culture.
I'm on Chris Rock's
side
on
on that
one.
Of course.
100%.
Do you think that's okay?
Hell no.
No. Words? Someone said some words.
This guy.
You think that justifies physical violence?
Physical violence should be the last resort, and that's when it needs to be used. Like, because self-defense or someone is about to harm you, by all means, you grab me in public and I don't know you and you physically grab me, oh, I'm going to fight you.
I was told today one of the teachers at the school, at her school, was kid like got up in his face. You won't do nothing. You won't do nothing. It's like, yo, what are you trying to do right now? Like trying to get him to hit him.
Yeah. That whole Will Smith Chris Rock thing was a perfect example of what's going on.
When it comes to the physical violence, that makes me look at you like an animal.
Yeah.
Like, and I know you're not an animal. I know you're a human being, and I know you're probably going through something, which made you think that was the correct choice to make.
You were just 100% just showing immature and the ability to not control your emotions. Seriously, like, first off, this award show has been going on.
Oh, and yeah, I mean, we can talk about it in that regard, but it's on a basic level. Yeah. Like with the woman. It's like all these examples.
Yeah. And I feel like it's so hostile out there right now, just in general. Like, so many people are so quick to jump to the violence immediately. No one, that's what I was trying to tell you. No one wants to talk anything out anymore. Bro, we don't have to agree on. We don't have to agree on anything.
It's the most basic. It's like the pleasure-seeking, basic, animalistic level of, yeah, you want to talk? Guess what I have the power to do? Make you gurgle your own blood on the ground while you're trying to talk to me. And then you're not going to be able to talk to me because I just made you not be able to talk to me. And it's basic.
Yeah.
And it's like the hierarchy of animals.
Yeah.
But we're not animals.
No.
We're humans.
Complex specimens.
We have the opportunity to have differing opinions and sit down and have civil discourse about it.
Yeah. And like I said, and at the end of the day, if it comes down to us acting like animals and fighting it out, it's because that's the last resort. Like, it's gotten to, for me, I feel like it's gotten to that point where,
it's when someone else has broken before you.
Yeah.
It's when someone else has taken it to that level
before
you, because I'll never do that.
No, but the only way I'm fighting you in public if I don't, like, you know what I mean? If you touch me.
If you're physically attacking me.
Yeah, like attacking me, yeah. Or like my family or someone who I love, you know what I mean?
You have to stand up for them.
Like if someone jumped on you in public and started hurting you, I would totally fight them.
Yeah, but it's like the same thing though. Like someone might say something to someone's child, and that father might beat him up.
Oh, just for being like
for saying something.
Yeah, and no, it's insane.
No, and that's when you teach your children the correct way to react. And dude, it's words.
Talk it out.
They can literally say whatever you want. Yeah. And I try to tell this to preteens. When someone can use words to make you have an action, that's power. Mm-hmm. And so if I can say something that make you act a certain way, I got control over you.
Yeah.
I'm controlling you with my words. I'm not forcing you physically. I am manipulating your mind with my words, and I'm controlling you.